The next afternoon arrived with the sun spilling lazily through the kitchen window, golden rays warming the air, and the faint scent of salted garlic drifting around. You leaned over the counter chopping vegetables while Taehyung, still disguised as Taehi, your supposed friend's cousin, hovered beside the stove with a ladle in hand. His pink dress had a new stain, courtesy of last night's spaghetti disaster, and his wig was slightly crooked, but the man was determined to keep up the act. Yoongi was sitting at the dining table scrolling through his phone blissfully, unaware of the chaos brewing just a few feet away. He had already taken quite the liking to Taehi, calling her graceful and sweet. Two words that definitely didn't describe the 6 foot tall man currently holding a spatula like a weapon of mass destruction. Alright, you said with mock cheerfulness, handing Taehyung a bowl. Just stir this gently. Gently, okay? We don't need another kitchen mascara. Taehyung gave you an unimpressed look through his oversized sunglasses. I'm perfectly capable of stirring soup, thank you. You smoked. Last time you said that and I had sauce in my hair for 3 hours. He huffed, his voice dangerously close to his real tone. That was one time. Uh-huh, you said grinning, and now you're a professional. Taeyong rolled his eyes, turning back to the pot. The smell of smelling soup filled the air, calm and peaceful, until he let out a thunderous, very manly sneeze. The sound shook the entire kitchen. The spoon clattered against the pot, the soup nearly spilled, and the poor, helpless wig, slid forward a good 2 inches, revealing a suspiciously masculine forehead beneath. Then again. This time more loud and manly. You froze mid-chop, knife hovering above the board. Taehyung's eyes went wide as he clutched his wig with both hands, trying to slide it back into place like it hadn't just betrayed him in the most dramatic way possible. Yoongi blinked, lowering his phone. Oh, your heart skipped a bit. Oh no. Yoongi tilted his head. Bless you, Miss Taehi. That was quite the sneeze, so delicate. You nearly choked, trying not to laugh. Delicate? That sneeze could have scared the neighbor's dog 3 houses down. Taehyung forced a high-pitched giggle, waving his hand dramatically. Oh, thank you, Yoongi. Just a tiny sneeze. His voice cracked halfway through the sentence, making it sound like he was hitting puberty all over again. You pressed your lips together, trying desperately to keep it together. Careful, Taehi, you whispered dramatically, your eyes twinkling. Your hairline is showing. Taehyung froze, eyes darting towards you. What? Oh no, he muttered under his breath, yanking the wig down a little too hard. It ended up covering half his eyebrows, making him look like a cartoon villain. Yoongi, completely oblivious, stood up from his chair, smiling kindly. You should sit down, Taehi. Maybe the spice is too strong. You don't look well. Taehyung trying to recover a sniffle in his flesh toe. Oh no, I'm fine. It's just the pepper. My nose is very sensitive to male spices. I mean strong spices. You turned around so Yoongi wouldn't see the grin breaking across your face. Male spices? You were dying, absolutely dying. Yoongi, still smiling, nodded sagely. Yes, happens to delicate people. You must take care of yourself. Taehyung muttered under his breath, voice slipping low. Delicate, my. Before he could finish, you kicked him sharply under the counter. He winced, nearly toppling the ladle into the soup. Oh, you smile sweetly. Everything's okay, Taehi? Yes, he hissed through gritted teeth, rubbing his leg. Just a cramp, Yoongi chuckled. Happens when you wear heels too long. You really should be careful, Taehi. You snorted, covering it up with a cuff. Yeah, careful, Taehi. You might twist something important. Taehyung shot you a glare. So dark it could have melted metal. He leaned closer, whispering under his breath. I swear, the second we are alone, you will what? You whispered back teasingly. Fix your wig again? He narrowed his eyes, muttering, You are enjoying this way too much. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yoongi cleared his throat, glancing between the two of you. You two seems close already. You froze for a second, exchanging a quick glance with Taehyung. Then you forced a nervous laugh. Yeah, she's just very, friendly. Taehyung nodded rapidly, facing another high-pitched giggle. Yes, I just love making new friends, especially family friends. Yoongi raised a brow. That's nice. You know, I was thinking as you cancelled your shopping schedule, so maybe later, I could show you around town, Tehi. There's a cafe nearby that has amazing croissants. You nearly choked on air. Oh no, oh no, no, no. The young's fake smile faltered for half a second before he slapped it back on. Oh, how sweet of you, but I have to wash my hair tonight. You smirked. That will take hours, won't it? Especially with such real hair. He kicked you shin this time. Yoongi smiled, clearly charmed. Of course, another time then. Taeyong exhaled in relief, adjusting his wig again when Yoongi turned back to the counter. You couldn't resist, leaning close and whispering, your hairline's still crooked, Taehi. He gave you a glare that could have set you on fire. Keep talking, he muttered lowly, and I'll sneeze again just to blow my cover and haunt your life forever. You snorted. You wouldn't dare. Oh, try me. He hissed, pulling his wig down again like his life depended on it. You burst into laughter, covering your mouth to hide the sound. Yumi glanced over, confused. What's so funny? You waved him off quickly. Nothing, Oppa, nothing. Just friends stuff. Taeyong gave you one last side eye before turning back to the pot, muttering in a deadly whisper, "You're lucky I love you, or I would be bald and single by now." You grinned, leaning close enough for him to hear. Oh, Mr. Kim, you're still halfway there. The glare he sent you could have burned the kitchen down, but the faint blush on his cheeks gave him away completely, and somehow, between the slipping wig, the manly sneeze, and Yoongi's clueless compliments, the kitchen filled with something between laughter and chaos. Exactly the kind of disaster only Taehyung could create.